Wonderful afternoon, guys. It's Monday, and I have off. See how this works. No, it's in the afternoon. I haven't gotten a call for work yet, so everything is good. Spent the weekend working, and I apologize to all the guys that had live shaves. It was a busy weekend, I'm trying to catch up, and I did this morning a little bit. I did sleep in quite a bit. It was much needed, but nonetheless, feeling good. And yeah, I'm glad you could join me because today we are trying something new to me anyway. And it was something I haven't had on the radar at all. My wife, if you follow me on Instagram, had sent me a little gift package. One of them being the Fine Platinum, and the other one being this Triumph&Disaster old-fashioned shave cream. And yeah, never heard of the brand before. Had to do some research. About had a stroke when I saw what that thing goes for. It's how do I put this without offending anybody? It's one of those lifestyle brands, if you want to call it that way. If you're going to be nasty, you're going to call it a little bit of hipster. But it's a lifestyle brand. And they did their attempt at giving the world, the gentleman, a shave cream, which to their understanding is, cruelty-free, no animal testing, all that kind of good stuff. And really got to say, I think they did well on that. But the high price point is a little bit off-putting. But I guess you got to pay the piper there as far as image, product placement, all that kind of good stuff. And I guess they did a lot of research, maybe that they got to cover. But if you look at the websites and all that kind of stuff, it's very lifestyle-ish built up. So they're aiming for a classic look kind of deal, very upper class. If you look at the packaging, this is what it comes in. It's very nicely done, I really have to say. But if you have a look at this, the logo, how it's all done, kind of it reminded me a little bit of Edwin Jagger. Very classy. It is a full-blown cream. Very, very soft. Here, this is a scent is nice. Scent is really nice. We're just gonna scent. I'd put kind of traditional, fresh, without being obnoxious. They did it. They did it very well. Whatever comes out of here, what I'm gonna say about it, I'm having a little bit difficulties to describe it. But it's a very nice scent. It's typical fresh kind of aftershave cologne-y deal. Not too, it's rather. This is going to come out really wrong. It's basically a posh Arco kind of deal. You get the limonene, you get some sort of the fresh soapy scent, but in a posh kind of way without smelling like a cleaning product. So this is well done. Scent is well done. Yeah, the ingredients list. I'll pop that on here for you to pause. It's quite a bit lengthier than I'm used to. But, that's basically paying tribute to international shipping, shelf life, all that kind of stuff. But I think, I guess they did what they could as far as keeping it clean. They advertised that they took the nasties out. They took a traditional formulation and took the nasties out. We'll see. Now, as far as performance goes, I have no clue how it goes. You will witness it here. Got a new shave mug. Lock Butcher. Thank you very much. It arrived in one piece. Shave mug. Mustache cup. I'm sorry. Yeah, you can't see it. There's a little mustache insert in there. and I'm having some tea today. Just some PG tips. Very, very simple, really nice. A little bit of sugar, a little bit of cream. So yeah, Lock Butcher, thank you very much for sending this. He hit me up on Instagram the other day. It's kind of like, hey, I got this brush in and there's a mustache cup with it. I would put it on display, but I got two really rambunctious boys and I'm afraid it would end up in pieces on the floor. Would you care for it? So thank you very much, Jeff. That's fantastic. Just, the thought is brilliant, and then thank you for sending it. It's absolutely great. I love it. So yeah, nice mustache cup, because I was looking for a second one. So let's get into this. They advertise it because, like I said, I did some research, and they advertise it to be used with a brush, and they do sell a brush, a Pure Badger. A little bit on the pricier side than I would pay for a Pure Badger, but nonetheless, it comes with the same kind of deal. They think about using a brush, and they actually promote using a brush. You should be able to use this by just rubbing it in your hands and then massaging it in your face, and it will create somewhat of a lather. But they advertise using a brush, which I like. Now, they do advertise it with a cartridge. Of course, everybody nowadays, or the majority of folks shave with a cartridge. And I was thinking long and hard about this one, but I will try it out with a cartridge razor. This is my Gillette Sensor. The first razor that I shaved with back when I was 12, 13, somewhere along that line. And to this day, it still gives great shaves. I've shaved with many other cartridge razors after that. And that's one I always come back to. You don't need more than two blades. You actually don't need more than one. Because those of you who watch my channel on a frequent basis, you guys know I'm a DE guy. So, and that is one blade in there. But let's see how it does with a cartridge razor. Very unusual for me, but I kind of figured let's see what this does. And I haven't used a cartridge in a long while. So yeah, I typically don't like to. I like my DEs, but it is possible to get a very good shave out of a cartridge razor if used correctly. I think I might do another video on that at some point in time. So yeah, let's get going. A very dry brush, that's what they say. And as you can see, really soft. Just gonna tip the just dip the bristles in here. Just get some out. See how this does. It's very soft. There we go. Got some on the tips there. And they say not too much water. So we're just gonna wet the face. I just came out of the shower not too long ago. And let's see how this does. They advertise it as working it against itself. And oh yes, I'm using my Shave Mac. I thought that would be kind of nice. Since this is a premium product, to use a premium brush. And just for information's sake, this is a DO1 3-band silver tip. Nothing pure about it. It's lathering up okay. Now they did say this is not, or like I said, I did some reading into it. This is not as foamy and as rich as what I am used to. And I can see it's starting to dissipate a little bit. This is all about the slickness, since it's being used with a cartridge razor. which that's why I wanted to see how it works. Now I will put this through the ringer and use it with a DE in a future shave. But let's see how it does with what it's intended for. Okay. The lather is pretty thin. Let's just see if we can maybe add some more product. Just gonna take some off the lid. I'm gonna add some more. See how this does. Maybe I'll underload it a little bit. The scent is really nice. It's kind of very, you know, like a very fresh, posh kind of deal. Cologne aftershave type-ish kind of scent. So they did well on the scent. Very nice, fresh, lemony kind of deal. Alright. Not quite what I'm used to. But let's see if it performs. Like I said, all the is basically just added pleasure with a lot of our soaps. When it comes down to it, it's all about the slickness. Alright, Gillette sensor. I think it's the second or third shave on this cartridge, so it should still be alright. I've got a day and a half worth of growth. It does rinse out nicely, and that's what I was wanting to see. Because that's a big problem with a cartridge razor that you sometimes don't run into with a DE. The DE tends to rinse a lot nicer, and it rinses out fairly well. But as you can see, it's disappearing on me, but there is a good amount of slickness on the face. Even where I shaved off of it, it's slick. So maybe the first time around I was already okay. I'm just not used to the lather disappearing. That's usually a bad sign. But rinses out nice. Good glide, and I mean this is incredible rest slickness that's on this face. So okay, the foam is basically just to kind of, how do I want to say this, add some vintage look to it. You use the brush to work this stuff in, but let's just put it this way. You know, it's if it would have come like a shave butter, where it just sits on your face and disappears and just adds a layer of slickness, that's basically what you can expect. As you can see, this stuff is runny, but rinses out well, and that's the main thing on a cartridge shave. Does it rinse properly? There you go. It's still, you can see what's still left on the face. Not gonna add any water. Just gonna go in there, back there with the brush. Reapply. So yeah, this is not what I'm typically used to as far as a shaving soap or cream goes, but it does seem to work because it does provide a lot of glide. A lot. For us traditionalists, maybe not the preferred presentation as far as the lather goes. As you can see, it dissipates very quickly, but you can see all the shine. So like I said, if you kind of have the mindset this is going to be like a shave butter, then I think you're going to be alright. Razor is moving along nicely. And as you can see, for those of you who use only a cartridge, this is how you can avoid irritation. Don't overdo it, and map your beard. I'm following the direction of growth, and now I'm going against the grain. Light touch. Basically, I'm not pressing down, I'm only trying to avoid any skipping, so I'm just maintaining face contact. And this soap, like I said, the scent is really nice. Very cologne-y, very posh, really nice and fresh. This is something nice to wake up to. I mean, as you saw, I did a majority of the face here, and it did not clog up the razor, so that's good. Trouble spot. Not overdoing it. As you can see, there's still plenty of soap left on the face, you just can't see it. This stuff is gliding along like you wouldn't believe. I mean, add a little bit of water and it's just kind of whoop. So this doesn't need much. Keep that in mind for the next time I use it. I'm already going into the pickups here because there's basically no need to rinse. Okay, with a cart I'm not going to get as close. And I'm not going to try because that causes irritation. So, let me rinse off and then we'll get into the discussion post-shave. See you in a second. Okay, and we're back. Very, very slick. There's plenty of stuff still left on my face, so I think I overdid it with the applying there. The first initial load would have probably been enough, but like I said, I was a little off put by the visual appearance, and that's maybe something, you know, I've gotten used to having like mounds of lather. This stuff does not give you mounds of lather, but it does give you a very, very slick and very protective coating, if you want to say, of the skin, and so you can just use it wonderfully with a cartridge razor. I'm not the hugest fan of cartridges, but they have their uses, and you can get a good shave out of them, as I have just received. I am I'd say this is DFS plus. DFS at least, even the trouble spots. Here's a little bit there. But let's call it just DFS. Very nice shave. The face feel of this stuff is really good. I'm feeling very moisturized. No tightness whatsoever. Skin feels great. I'm surprised. This shave went better than I thought. It provided plenty of slickness with the cartridge razor, and like I said, this is my sensor. The regular one, the first one, with the original blades. This is not the XL type, which has, I think, some sort of rubbery thing on the bottom. They improved on the cartridge design on that one, but this is the original sensor. And shaving me well for the longest time. So, I'm a little bit speechless right now. I don't know what to say. This stuff really does work for what it was intended. If you're going to be using a cart, that stuff really works. I'm pretty sure it's going to work pretty darn well with a DE then also, but I will give that a shot in a future video. It just doesn't give you the appearance that you're used to. Mounds of lather, not happening. A lot of glide and slickness, definitely there. And you don't need a whole lot of water in order to get it there. It's basically wet, like a moist brush, not a soaking wet. I mean, I wrung it out, dipped it in there, put it on the face. It'll show you where you're lathering, and then it'll disappear, and then you shave it off. Interesting concept. Not used to it, but interesting concept. The scent, great. The face feel, great. The glide, great. It just doesn't have the appearance. So that's just something for me to get used to. I'm actually thrilled. The face feels great. Let me just get some witch hazel on here. I'm a little out of it right now. Oh, witch hazel, fantastic. And as soon as I rinsed well. As soon as you put some moisture back on this, you can still feel. It's not soapy residue. There's just something on your face to moisturize. Definitely not needing a balm today. That's some good stuff. Surprised. For what it is. Will it replace any of my beloved soaps? No. But it's a very nice product, really gotta say. And I thank my wife for picking it out. So thank you very much, Lily. That's fantastic. The scent is really nice. Like I said, scent very posh, very nice. I'm kind of, I don't know what to put on there as far as scent goes. Really don't know. Ha! Yes, I do know. Not a match, but there's not a lot of reminiscent scent right now anyway. Like I said, it's a clean, soapy kind of deal. I'm gonna go with the sample of Fine Clean Vetiver. Fresh Vetiver, I'm sorry. Just gonna see how this. Okay, absolutely no burn. Shave went well. That's a good indication, well protected, well done. And that's with a cartridge. Lovely, manly scent. Fits well to the image of the product. Manly, old-fashioned. Like I said, the brand page goes a little overboard with the whole thing, but I get what they're trying to convey. Ooh, nice menthol. Right, so let's just go through what we've used today, and I'm off. I mean, feeling good, good shave, great product. even though it didn't lather like I'd expect it to. So hold on, get the water off. Using the Triumph&Disaster old-fashioned shave cream. Very nice product. A little unusual for me. I like it. It's got a lot of glide. And yeah, I'm basically surprised. So comes in a nice container. For the price point, that's one thing I gotta knock it off. For the price point, I would have expected a glass tub. It's plastic. So if Triumph&Disaster ever watches this, and that might be something to think about. For the price point, you should be able to put it in a glass tub. Frosted glass tub with the black lid. The rest of the design is beautiful, but a frosted glass tub, that would be the way to go. That will make it really nice and classy. Right now, all it has is a plastic tub. It's okay, but has some classy packaging. And yeah, it's a good product. Oh, the thing I didn't mention is this is my first soap coming out of New Zealand. So, first one from down under. I know they call that in Australia, but I'm kind of, it's in the same vicinity. Sorry guys, especially Tony, if he watches this, I know you're going to shoot me. But no, this is, it's a good product. It's higher priced. It's probably the most expensive software I have in the den, but it works well. The face feels fantastic, and that's basically, they took it down to the bare necessities. So that's what I'm gonna say. Used the Triumph&Disaster shave cream again. Hold on, here, this is what it looks like. Used a sensor, the regular old one from the 80s, with a cartridge, third use, I think. Got a great shave out of it. To apply, I used my Shave Mac DO1 silver tip. I don't know if we're gonna need a brush for this. The next time I might try it just to kind of see, if I can hand lather it. But they do recommend using a brush on their website, which I like, because a brush definitely gets it worked in there, gets that stubble prepared for the shave. So a brush definitely is a plus. So yeah, good one on that one. That's a thumbs up right there. So yeah, finished off with some fine fresh vetiver, smelling good, feeling good. Really can't complain, loving it, and I guess I'm off. This is it. You're not going to see too many cartridge shaves on my channel, but I might do a video at some point in time explaining a couple of things for beginners. So let's just leave it at that. I've been trying to work on that for quite a while. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for the continued support. And yeah, hope to see you probably Thursday. All right. Thank you guys. I'm off. Bye-bye.